Are you connected to your chamber? The Chamber of Commerce is really the place that things come together in this community. It's the nexus, and that's really what the Chamber does. It's the place where you can connect business to government, government to not-for-profits, for-profits to not-for-profits, and the people to each other. That's what the Chamber's really all about. It's about getting connected.
The Chamber connects people that need to work together to solve community issues. Just recently, when racism and classism were big issues in our local schools, the Chamber saw that this was more than just a school issue, it was a community issue, and the Chamber brought together the people that were needed to take it on and to make a difference. When people in our community need to work together, the Chamber connects them.
By connecting us to businesses, my chamber connected us to financial support that extended our work, and also we received goods for our clients, like backpacks for kids to go back to school with. And we also received a huge outdoor banner from Office Depot that we've wanted to buy for years but have never had the funds to purchase. Our chamber got us connected.
Well, one of the great things working so closely with the Chamber of Commerce is that we're able to provide a traveler, a tourist, with an integrated experience. So the business community sees tourists and that tourism spend as a critical part of the economic development picture. The success of Winter Recess, our community-wide festival to recognize teachers from across New York State, that experience that participants had was truly integrated. It had elements from the retail community, from the dining community, from the hotels and the bed and breakfasts and throughout the community, and it really had great buy-in from the business community. That would not have taken place if we had not had the strong connection with the Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber is a critical connection for tourism in our community.
If you look at the work with the trail, if you look at the work for advocating for local businesses as well as for the environment, the Chamber was extremely connected to those quality of life issues that made a difference. Bringing businesses together and people who really care about equity and justice in one room was palpable. And knowing that the Chamber cares about social issues and wants to connect people who want to make this community a better place with one another was very powerful. The Chamber is more than just connecting business to business. It connects people to people.
Well, the way the Chamber has created the Cayuga Waterfront Trail Initiative and the role that it's taking in cooperation with the City of Ithaca and with the Ithaca Tompkins County Transportation Council and with other agencies in town to help coordinate the efforts of many groups towards this one very important project that would help connect the residents of the city to the waterfront, to the Black Diamond Trail, and to what we hope will be a countywide trail network at some point. The Chamber is connecting the community to the waterfront.
You know, I really didn't know how much impact the Chamber could have on the community. What really struck me is when I went to the meeting the other day where you brought business leaders together with community issues. It really was a very similar theme, that you're really bringing business together with the community, and all of a sudden it was like the light went on and the Chamber made sense to me. The Chamber connects business leaders with the hot issues in the community.
The Chamber works through its committees, through legislative activities, looking at community development. It gives nonprofits an opportunity to voice their concerns, their interests, and to be involved. And it's one of the platforms that's available to nonprofits. I think the biggest asset that we see in our relationship with the Chamber is the people, the connections with the president, the staff, the board members, the way everyone involved with the Chamber is passionate about the community. They're engaged in a number of roles. There is an interest to make this a better place, and that attracts other people with the same level of commitment, and it actually provides kind of a model and a platform for getting involved. The Chamber connects the business community to not-for-profit organizations.
3 years ago when I started working in this community, I wanted to find a way to get connected. The Chamber helped me by creating events that I could attend that helped me to promote the business that I worked for and also create some long-lasting friendships. I feel a lot more confident through the different events that they offer, I've had a chance to uncover many opportunities not only for business growth but also for personal growth. The Chamber got me connected through events like the annual Business Showcase, Ithaca Forward Mixers, and Business After Hours.
So within the first 10 days of opening our business, we joined the Chamber of Commerce.
And I would say that to join the Chamber is great, but to really utilize it like it's supposed to be used and use it for real networking opportunities and go to the events, and we've had the opportunity to host events, and that has we noticed after our first event our business changed and never turned back. The phone started ringing and we got so many gift certificates back from that event, and it just really, the word spread after that.
You really truly feel that the Chamber supports us. I mean, we feel the support. We can see it in our numbers. We can see it in the people that come into our business. The Chamber is everybody's connection to Tompkins County,
and has helped us complete our mission to be a positive force in our community.
Well, I joined the Chamber before my business even officially existed. We had incorporated, but we weren't really named yet. And I started with $1,000 in cash up front, and nearly a third of that went to my Chamber membership. And it was kind of a tough pill to swallow at first, but immediately it turned into a web of contacts that enabled me to just take off right from the get-go. Yeah, our first year, actually our first 2 years, in our top 5 list, at least 3 of those came from contacts that I met at Chamber events. In fact, at probably the second Business After Hours I ever went to, I was talking to a contact that I already knew, and they turned around and introduced me to the person they were talking to, and 2 weeks later we had an inked contract that has turned into a relationship that has grown over the years and served us fantastically. Periodically we get too busy, and then I kind of stop coming to the Chamber events, and then it's like when things slow down, I just turn around and go to a couple of Business After Hours and meet some people, and then we're too busy again all of a sudden. So it's like, I feel like I can rely on the Chamber events to, turn into almost immediate revenue. I mean, we show up and meet people, and things happen just right away. And I think that that's something that will continue to drive our future growth. We just hired our 9th employee, and we have already nearly outgrown our new larger office space. And I think that, as we continue to grow, whenever we need more work, we know we can just show up at some Chamber events and get it done. The Chamber got me connected by introducing me to a web of contacts that helped me to grow my business.
Upon graduating college, I knew that I wanted to stay in Tompkins County in the Ithaca area, and I actually went right to the Chamber of Commerce for some leads on some jobs, and they did hook me up with a young startup high-tech company, and I actually ended up working there for about 5 years. Decided to go back to school, and when I was looking for an internship during my graduate studies, I actually found one at the Chamber of Commerce again, and that has blossomed into a full-time job at the Chamber, and I feel like I'm very connected with the business community now. Get connected to your Chamber.